Hello and welcome back to Craftopia. We are back and this is the second intro I have done because I was real silly. I recorded an intro yesterday before starting to do this, which I'll get onto in a second. And it turns out my microphone wasn't turned on. So, yes. There's a small time lapse of me making this. We are needing this to get up and down to the bottom of the world to do some mining. And yeah. So that's been done. And I also made this because after I made this, I spent a good, I don't know, hour and a half maybe mining this all out and then building up the track. Sam, who was there the entire time, just happened to mention, hey, why didn't you just use a bubble elevator? I didn't think of that. So, yeah. Anyway. Time lapse showing this now. Let's quickly do it. Boom. And you're back. Right, okay. You'll notice that I didn't show making this in a time lapse because I just done this just now before starting this recording. We've got the soul sand elevator that takes us all the way up, and then we've got this, which takes us all the way down. Oh no, we're gonna die, but we don't because it's powdered snow with a carpet. Awesome. So we're down here now, and I just feel like doing some mining. I know you just had a very quick time lapse showing the creation of this, but you're gonna get another one now because I just feel like doing some mining. But don't worry, just like last episode, I will speak to you as you watch. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Hello again. I am actually recording this roughly 5 days after the footage that you're seeing right now. I'm a little bit behind. We actually went to my brother's wedding in between this footage and now. Had such a great time. It was such a lovely day, and I'm so happy for the both of them. What I'm not so happy about is how sore I was following it. My legs were just so sore for 2 days after, and we can't figure out why. We used to think it's because I dance like an idiot, but turns out that even when I don't dance, I end up in quite a lot of pain if I've been drinking alcohol. So yeah, I'm gonna need to look into that. It's a little bit weird. Also, on the 19th, it was mine and Caitlin's 8th anniversary. We didn't do much. We stayed at a hotel and got some breakfast the morning after, which was nice. I say it was nice. I didn't enjoy it. She did, so that's all that matters. Yes, it's very weird to think that I have now been with Caitlin 8 years. Very happy though. Very, very happy. Speaking of anniversaries, and Caitlin will hate that I've used this as a segue, but Doctor Who. Oh, I love Doctor Who, and the 60th anniversary is, I believe, today as of recording this, the 23rd of November. And the 60th anniversary special starts on Saturday, and I'm very, very excited for that. I grew up with the reboot era of Doctor Who, starting with Christopher Eccleston, who I loved in the part. He was so good, and I'm so upset that he hasn't returned to do episodes. He does the audio dramas though, which are very nice. But yes, David Tennant returns, and that's just he is my favorite. Out of all the actors to ever play the part, he is definitely my favorite. And the fact that we're getting Catherine Tate back as Donna Noble, that's just perfect. She is hilarious in everything that she's in. Loved her in Doctor Who and loved her in The Office US. That was such a surprise when I got around to watching that and she appeared. That was quite funny. I enjoyed it quite a lot. But yeah, I'm really not sure what else I want to talk about in this sort of time lapse. As I'm sure you might have picked up by now, the footage is not in order. I got it all mixed up, so it's all over the place, and it's very dark. I'm probably not going to light it up because I doubt any of you are really, paying attention to the footage. But yeah, I really need to learn how to fill these sort of time lapses with more stuff to talk about. I had notes, and I've already gone through all of them because I speak far too fast. But thankfully, I've managed to mumble on until the end of this, so I suppose we should just sort of get back to the episode. Right, well, that's that done. As I mentioned in the time lapse, it has been a few days since I done the mining session. I done a couple of things since then. One was this, which you just saw in a little time lapse, and another was well, I think it's probably best if I just show you because safe to say that oh, it's bad, but I done a little mining off camera. I always said I wouldn't do things like this, but sometimes you're just not really in the mood to, to record. Sometimes you just want to do something mindless and just, turn yourself off for a little bit. And that's exactly what I done. And yeah. Let me quickly just pick all this up. Please excuse Oliver in the background. Let me just pick all this up and figure out just how much it is that I have here. Okay, there we go. We have almost 4 stacks. In fact, maybe if we go have a look, just make sure there's none in any of the... What do I have in all this? Oh, I have a bunch of empty ones. And there as well. Okay, good to know. Okay, none in there. Let's go check the usual places. Make sure I haven't forgotten that I have any anywhere. No, okay. Well, we will leave them in here because honestly, I don't have a use for them just now. I just done it because I was bored. Right. Anyway, no. Do I need to go down here? What we're doing now... Oh yeah, all the other things that I collected. Let's show this. So we got all that quartz and all that golden nuggets. Very nice. But now... Oh, it's my torches. Now I need to gather some materials because we're doing another... we're doing another farm today. And no, we're not doing a farm. Pretty nice. We are doing a super smelter. So if I can just rest, and then I'm going to go and gather the materials for this super smelter. Okay, so... The last clip I made, I believe I said I was going to gather material for a super smelter. But in a quite typical me fashion, I ended up not doing that and ended up getting a little bit distracted. You saw me do this, tidy this up, just to, get rid of the massive hole that was here. And I done all my mining. And I was going to go and do the super smelter, but then I didn't. Right? This hole is still here from when I dug this out. This was going to be a villager trading hall, and it still might be. I think I might still fill this with villagers, but let's just say I've been a little bit busy. Ah. So me and Sam dug out this layer in about 2 hours the other day, and then I came on yesterday, and over the course of, I want to say, maybe 8, maybe more hours, dug out the entirety of this. And let's just go down to the bottom so you can see each one. If I go into free cam, each layer is the same size. It's roughly 80 by 40. I couldn't tell you the exact dimensions. I'll need to look into that, measure it properly. But roughly 80 by 40 by, I want to say 80 again, going up and down. It might be more. I'm not entirely sure. But yes, so this is what I've been up to, and I'll probably play the third-person time-lapse over this just now to show you it being done. So sadly, I believe that the only footage that we have is me and Sam doing the first layer, and then me doing this layer. I'm not even sure if it's all of this layer, but the rest of the footage got corrupt due to a unfortunate crash. But if I do this, nope, and here, 251,721 times mined for stone. Yeah, that was sitting at, I believe, maybe 70 after me and Sam done the first one. So that is roughly 200,000 more stone mined. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's a lot. It took a lot of time. But, you know, I'm not even that mad about losing the footage. It's fine. I'm just happy to have it done. And I suppose now I can kind of talk about my my longer term plans for the area. So if we just go into free cam, I actually have a light overlay. Let's just double check. Is there any red spots other than, okay, I'll need to light bits like that up. Okay, yep, it's all fine. Now we remove the overlay. So we're going to make a nice little entrance here. I have a theme in mind for what I want to make it look like, but I'll save that for when I actually get around to building it. And then down here, this just, it turned out perfectly. It was not on purpose, but as you know, or as you can see, sorry, we have this. Oh, Loyal is sleeping. It's good. So we have this really nice little pond going into like a cliff face. I'm not sure how to describe it properly, but if we go through this, it is only, I think, 2 or 3 blocks thick. I think 2, and it leads directly into these layers. So I'm thinking that we open this up and have this be our entrance to this, which the plans for this, the first layer I'm planning to turn into a storage system. I would like to make another entrance. Hang on, let's have a look over here. Maybe we could make an entrance here, so that goes directly into it. Yeah, okay. So maybe if we make an entrance here, and just make this a little bit bigger so we're able to fly in and out. And then this layer is going to be our storage. I want to make a very large automatic storage system with shulker box loaders and unloaders and sorting systems and all that sort of stuff. So that's going to be quite the project that I look forward to doing. And then the rest of it, I haven't really got any solid plans yet. All I know is that I have a vision for how I want it all to look when it's done. But I don't know what I would like it to have inside. Because we have a lot of space now. A lot of space. Anyway, that doesn't matter just now. We don't need to dwell on that too much. Let's just head back out. Oh. Ow. Just break my legs as you do. But yes, you know, yeah, I will talk about the plan for how I want it all to look. As you can see, you know, we have this sort of like temple thing up here that the more I look at it, I have to admit I'm not a big fan of it anymore. The legs just seem a little bit thin, and yeah, it's not that great. So I think I might be taking it down. It was kind of just built what's off the cuff, you know, just built it as I was going. So I think I might actually replace it. But I really want to do some sort of Mayan temple type deal. So some overgrown stone structures and kind of have it go inside the... I mean, can we call this a mountain? I'm not sure if we could. It's more just an island, peninsula. No, not peninsula. It's more just an island. But, oh my days. I could have sworn I turned off Enderman griefing. Maybe this all happened before that. Anyway. Yes, I want to have this grand temple type idea. And maybe, you know, with the size of the hole that we have dug. Oh yeah, no, it definitely goes like below where the island stops. That's I didn't even notice that I had gone this deep. We're below sea level. So I quite like the idea of maybe this was here first, centuries ago, and the island has kind of formed around it. I think that might be nice. But that's kind of a future thing for us to think about. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this episode here. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but nothing that I want to, you know, start in this episode, if that makes sense. You know, I kind of want to leave it for the next one so that I'm not just starting something and then stopping midway. Oh, look! Chicken. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to start anything just now because I'm not going to be able to finish anything in the short time frame that I have. So, yes, that'll be all for today's episode, and I hope you all enjoyed. It was, I believe this might have been a shorter episode than usual, and I apologize that the majority of it has been time lapses. I've kind of just been... I'm trying not to push myself in terms of making content, because if I push myself, I'm going to end up burning out again. So whenever I start to feel a little bit overwhelmed while making content, I just kind of zone out and do something that I enjoy instead of pushing to make the content look good. So that's kind of why you're seeing a bit more time lapses just now, just so that I'm not pushing myself too far. But anyway, right, that will be all for today, and I hope you all have a good day. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.